What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for Global Challenge in the Cadillac CTS-V. It's been a little while since we've gotten to race this car, so I'm very excited for that. Man, Javier is rapid. That's about 2/10 better than I managed in the Kia. But anyways, we are here back in the Cadillac today. Fareed is in front of us. Hopefully we can stay with him as usual. He'll be rapid on the short and the long run, so hopefully we can just hang out and hopefully collect a nice P2 here. If we do everything right, I think we have good pace for P2. That was my PB. I picked up about 10.5 for my best lap, but honestly, it was terrifying. We both agreed pre-race here, as you can read a little bit. It's pretty terrifying to hustle this car around here. It's a very, very technical, very, very difficult track with some of the traction zones and stuff. And I feel comfortable with about a 42 dead, but we obviously push in Q. Had to push it and ran a 61, which I'm very, very happy with. That's a good lap, but it's not going to be enough to beat Fareed unless he makes a mistake or gets taken out or something weird. So hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully we can just have a nice, smooth, fun, clean race. Finish second would be fine with that. So should be set. Trying to think if I'm remembering anything else. Oh, I was going to say, those of you that watched several months ago, PCC was here, Ethan and I did, and that was a very, very tricky car track combination. And I'd roughly equate that to what the Kia feels like around here as far as how much on the edge and how much on the limit you are. But this is a whole nother beast. This is way more difficult, way more fun when you get it right, way more tragic and absolute death when you get it wrong. So hopefully we can keep it together, have a nice first couple laps and get some gap and be able to just find a nice calm pace and hopefully bring this thing home on the podium. So that'd be a good result. We'll get on the grid here momentarily. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below if you're new. I greatly appreciate it. It means the world to me. Y'all are wonderful. And I promised you we'd be back to some normal iRacing content once I got back from my trip this past week. So we are back now. Going to have some good content coming out in the next several days. A lot of cool racing, a lot of stuff I've been excited for since the beginning of the season. Now we're already in week 4. Hard to believe, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. John, I think has more pace than that. Made some mistakes on his Q lap. I forgot that you could watch Q of everybody else now. So I was just kind of watching some other people on their Q laps, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So, yeah, anyways, we'll see how it goes. Again, 47.92 is rapid from Javier. I was at about a 48.1 when I was testing, but it'll be fine. We'll see how it goes again. Hopefully we can just get away and be fine. Fareed's a very, very good driver, very, very fast driver, so we know he's going to be mega, so we just got to try to hang on. So, get on the grid. We will uncheck all of our fuel and tires and get ready to rock and roll. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. We're all stretched out, back in the groove. Again, used the last couple days to get some laps, get back up to speed, get my feet back under me on all the stuff that we race. So, yeah, hopefully this goes well. Again, hopefully it's fun. We should have pace to run second without too much issue. I wish it was Laguna's. Provided that nothing weird happens, this will be a good fun race. And I adore this track. It's become my second favorite of the free tracks. 70K Lagoon. It's become my second favorite of the free tracks behind Summit, obviously, and just ahead of Oschersleben. I love those 3 tracks, so it's a lot of fun. I don't know what they're talking about anymore, but regardless, we have full pace lap here, so we will take some time to get around this puppy, and then we have a 25-minute race as usual in Global, so that should be a lot of fun. AlphaTauri paint scheme now for Fareed. I can't remember if he's always run there or not, but try to get a little bit of tire heat, but not too much.
What is going on, guys?
They're leaving a class gap. People that don't understand how this works are nuts. Like, honest to God, it's crazy. It's a little bit scary, honestly, that people don't understand how this goes. But again, you want a little bit of tire heat here, especially rear tires.
Guys, please catch up.
They're going to get black flags back there. So that's what you always worry about with Kia, is that people that don't understand how this works and are just dumb and make a mockery of things, and the front row decides they're going to leave a class gap and everybody else ignores it. That's just... it's a disaster waiting to happen. If they want to get black flags, fine. But
Please pull back, green car. I don't know what's going on up here.
people are just dumb. But That's why we're getting the first one out of the way here in the Cadillac, get some seat time again, get my feet back under me a little bit more before we jump back into Kia, where I have to be a little bit better on my game, a little more precise to be in the mix. So always good to see Farid, really good guy. Hopefully it's a fun race. He's had my number all the times recently that we've seen him, several races now. He's, again, very, very fast, but who knows, maybe there'll be some day where he makes a mistake, or I'm just on my game really hard one day and we have a chance at him, but I have not beat him in quite a while. So yeah, again, love this track. Since the first time we came here in PCC last season in the Stang, Ethan and I, that was my first time ever here, and I've driven some other stuff here on the various circuits, the various layouts. There was K5 race in the rain, there was a GRL league race in the rallycross car on the short circuit, so those were all a lot of fun.
Please keep
really,
up
really
with the
enjoy
white
it.
car.
I don't know what's going on back there, but again, people are just dumb. So hopefully we have some fun. 25 minutes. I have no idea. That should be 13 to 14 laps probably, maybe 15. I don't know how that math works out, but looks like John's going to definitely contest this on the first couple of corners here. Very, very tricky triple right-hander at first corners. Makes it very difficult, but we'll have to play our best moves and be on our game and get to it. So again, make sure you drop that like, sub down below if you're new. Greatly appreciate it. And without further ado, pace car is going to dip in here and let's get to it. Probably do first gear start, but I don't want to do a first gear start if we're going to be in this corner yet, so. There we go. John got a really good start with the inside. Probably going to be able to go by us here. He's got the position and momentum, so. Lift out of that one on lap 1, let him go. I overdrove that massively, but we're still good. We're still alive. Again, front tires are going to be a thing here. Very, very difficult. And the sight lines of this car with all the bracing on the left side there also make this pretty difficult. So this corner in particular, seeing your marker for your turn-in point is very, very tricky. So do our best. Smart and smooth. Again, we have a long race to go here. Much like the Kia race a couple weeks ago at Rudskajin, which I believe is week 1 for this series. Very, very tricky. Long game. Be patient. We'll be all right. Just gotta keep saving those tires. He's already sliding all over the place. So. More than welcome to push if you'd like. It's a 1x for him there. We'll just keep being nice and chill. Long way to go. Play the long game. Lots of passing opportunities around here if you can be smart with it and be patient. He's definitely running really, really hard though, trying to keep up with Farid. Understandable, but as I've learned many times, it's not going to happen. He's very, very talented and very, very fast. So just got to keep doing our thing. We'll be all right. Already got 2-second gap behind the Fusto, which is nice. Allows us to be a little bit more patient and careful here. Still in the tow with the cars ahead, which is great. Good start. Oh, there's a curb there. That was sloppy. I just braked on the curb and got myself out of shape, which was not ideal. Now the tires are very, very warm from the big slide. That's not ideal at all. We all kind of missed those first couple corners there, and that really hurt us. 2x is not ideal. Again, it is properly tricky, and I'm not just saying that for effect. It is hard to drive this car around here with the sight lines and the elevation and the curbs, and it all compounds to be very, very difficult. So we do have to push a little bit here once we get ourselves back together to try to get by Fausto here. We can't let those front two get away too terribly much, or we won't be able to run them back down even if we're going to go battle here. So like to stay close if we can. Keep attacking. They're going to go battle up there for the lead, which is actually helping me. Big rear tire slide here, easy to overdo this, very, very tricky track. 2x is not what I wanted, but it doesn't really matter. Looks like a lot of guys are using first gear in some of these slower corners. Fausto definitely did there. Kia leaving the pits, we threw him, no problem, that's good. Alright, let's focus up, let's get back on our marks here. Felt like we got chopped there just a little bit. A lot of first gear, it's actually really screwing up where I'm trying to put my car because he's so slow through the center to get to first that it's really affecting me, so. It's in a really bad spot here. Just losing so much time. Another big rear tire slide there. Got to find the way past. It's proving actually to be pretty tricky to find the passing zone, which is interesting. I thought it'd be pretty simple. There we go. Got a good run this time. Up the inside, have a little bit of side suck, which will help us just a touch. Pass done here through the first couple of corners. He's going to come right back at us immediately, which is fine. Just be able to roll around the outside there, get some power down. Now we got 7 seconds to try to run down John and Farid. Plenty of time still to do it. Just gotta get our life together here, so. Interesting start, cacophony of errors and mistakes. Started up by getting behind, but we gotta just work our way up there while not burning the tires off either. No more mistakes, obviously, we can't afford. See what we can do as we go, see what kind of laps we can put together, how much time we can make up. I expect that Farid is saving a lot of tire right now since he's got the lead, got track position, got some gap. Just gotta keep chugging away. Sight lines are so tricky. Again, I'm not using any first gear. Maybe I should be. Who knows? But we are going to lose out down these long straightaways. Obviously, John's getting some toe off of Farid still. All right, see what we can do this lap with some clean air here. Gap was about 6.6, 6.7 at the line, somewhere in there. Walked in there a little bit on the rear brakes, not ideal. Managed to get away with it. Very, very tricky combo this week. only made up about 3/10 there, which isn't great. 2 to 3/10. Obviously, that's not going to do it trying to catch up, but we'll see again what the fall-off's like. Here as we go for the cars ahead. Gotta keep doing my thing. Stay smart and smooth, no mistakes, and things will fall how they do. John's definitely keeping up with Fareed though, so looks like they got some traffic here. Catching them in a little bit of a tricky section. Hopefully this times out where we catch Camden down the front stretch. We'll see how that works out though. Don't think we're gonna wait that long. I think we're gonna catch them before then, unfortunately. Looks like Fareed pulled a little bit of time through John there. We are going to catch the Kia down the front stretch, which is very helpful, even if it's just a 10th or 2. Made up about 8 or 9/10 there that lap, so that was awesome. Just need to get in touching distance so he starts looking around, looking in the mirror, maybe making some mistakes as the tires wear off. We're really not pressuring him from here, unfortunately. That's the trickiest corner, I swear. It's so hard to get entry and exit right, get your markers, as you can't see. Might have been a mistake ahead already there for John, because he down to 4 seconds now. So we lost about 1, maybe 1.5 seconds there somewhere. That helps us massively. Again, a little bit deep for the me in there, not too bad though. Got away with it again. And again, Kia is going to be in an awkward spot here for John. Catch it again here in a very strange spot. Another second there. We took out John the second half of that lap, so maybe more slides, more mistakes. Carlos, very thankful he let us go. So now we're down to 3 seconds already, so that flips the strategy here just a little bit, just at halfway. Or not quite, but we've made good time here the last couple laps. Makes it helpful when you get big chunks like that given to you. Makes my job a little bit easier here as we go. Still need some help, still need some more time to get up there and pressure, but we're getting there. At least we're in the game now, which is nice. A little bit too deep for turn in there, but we made it decently enough. A couple tenths gained again. So all we need is just little bits. Little bits are better than no bits. Another couple tenths there, another 2. Every bit helps. Keep some front tire on as much as anything. It's going to be my biggest problem here as we go, is keeping the fronts on it. Another little mistake there by John, down to 1.5. last corner. That's going to hurt us. Another 1X, sloppy 1X. Overdrove the entry just a little bit. No matter. Plenty of time here. Should be probably 7 to go at least. Maybe 8. There we go. A little better through there. No pressure from behind now. Big gap, 11 seconds. I don't know if that was traffic or mistakes or what happened there, but
Good job.
you can definitely see us behind now as I got a little bit crossed up there under braking. Looks like the guys behind them all crashed out. Big wreck there. Big mistake there from John. Put us right under his rear wing. Pressure's on now, so plenty of time. We caught up really fast actually compared to what I was thinking it would take, but we'll see how much he feels it or what happens. He is sliding around quite a bit. Again, we can be more than patient here, no rush. Yeah, first gear again there for him, so definitely in attack mode. Definitely using first there. See if we can get a big toe here and give him a look to make him think about it. Still plenty of time. It's all kinds of out of shape there. Off to the left, but he's going to keep it alive there at least. So. Try to fight another lap. Still plenty of time, third of the race to go. Again, we're losing time all this time here, but we weren't catching for Reed anyways, so it's irrelevant. Just gotta stay mistake free and try to stay up on this guy. As I say that, we'll drop it on the curb. Still rusty. I'm not using it as an excuse or to blame. Definitely my own fault, like that. That's a mistake. We'll keep it going. Managed to keep going right behind us because we had to take such a weird line, but we did make the pass. So. Now we just gotta stay clean and mistake free. Had one gifted to us. I thought it might happen eventually, but we definitely have enough pace here to maintain second. So get our head down. No mistakes, no drama. Nothing crazy. We don't have to do anything special. I think we have plenty of pace. So Reed is very gone now. All right, we just gotta break away here. Probably 5 to go, maybe 4, maybe 5, I don't know. Regardless. We are back in second. It only took 11 laps. 10 laps technically, I guess, but this has been more drama than I expected today, but rather have a race where we have some drama, have some mistakes, and still end up with a decent finish than one where we run really well and have something dumb happen and finish really poorly. So doesn't matter how you get them, just matters what the scoreboard says. So nice and smooth, nice and careful, patient. Very tricky car combo. I love it. I'm glad, but man, this track is tough in the Cadillac. So. This is your kind of thing, or this interests you, give this a whirl, give this some practice, because it's very, very difficult, very, very fun. .3x is not ideal. I mean, obviously all my own fault. Nothing to do but blame anyone except me, but we'll be all right. some seat time back in. This is good. John really screwed it that time. He's gone, so. Unfortunately, at the toe there, it looks like, so he's going to end up probably back in 5th or worse. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I'm not sure I've heard that one before. All right. Well, pressure's off now. 30 seconds behind we got. So, no pressure. Nice and smooth. Just going to cruise, chill. Again, second's good. Hopefully we get decent ironing out of this. If we lose some SR, so be it. We shouldn't with 3X, but never know. Can't remember. I think that Ringmeister before I left was in the Cadillac. And that was a lot of fun. I think we had 0X in that one too, so. This is definitely not the return to Cadillac. I was thinking it may be, but again, we're going to get out here, knock on wood. No drama with a 2nd place finish, which would be great, so could definitely be worse. No mistakes that took us out of contention. Contention. Jeez, Justin, I'm tired. I'm still tired and out of whack from my trip, so need to get my life together. But nothing that took us out of contention for a good finish, and nothing that damaged the car, thankfully. So I had a few close calls, especially trying to fight back through there, but made it up. I think we're going to have probably 3 to go here, would be my assumption, but we'll see what the clock says and what the lap timer says. Yep, 3 to go. So 3 laps left, going to be a 15-lapper here today. For Reed, will take a relatively easy victory, especially after my mistake and all the battling. Not sure if we could have hung on to him. I don't think we could have beaten him, but I'm not sure if we could have hung on to him. That definitely all went away after my spin right up here on lap number 2, starting lap number 2, and then my have to pursue back through the field and get back to 2nd, which I'm very thankful for and happy about. It was a good race. Hopefully it was entertaining, even though we're nowhere near the front. Hopefully it was a fun watch, and you can appreciate how difficult this car is around here, and maybe I encourage you to give it a go by watching this. So to just play it by ear. Very fun card track combo. Still love the track. I'm not sure I ever want to drive this car again here. It's pretty brutal with these curbs and the weird handling that this car has. It's a very old scan, but 100% we will try to do Mustang here. I think week 12 or 13 they're here in the Rain Mustang Cup, I think, but we'll deal with that when we get there. We'll see how it goes. Very spread field here. For Reed's gone 12 seconds ahead. With all the drama and chaos and spins behind, we have 33.5 seconds behind, so makes it interesting. Again, we'll get some ironing out of this as the 2 Cadillac, or the 2nd Cadillac, number 2 Cadillac, finishing 2nd, so that's good. Not sure what tomorrow's video for Thursday is going to be yet. Maybe USF, maybe Ringmeister in the GT3. Not entirely sure how that's going to shake out. Maybe Kia, maybe Pickup Cup. I'm not sure how that's all going to work out scheduling wise yet. But 2 to go. Popsicle sticks by the 11 car there, hanging by himself in 4th. The guy who doesn't know how multi-class starts go. We will be back in Global after the Kia, even the Kia this week here at Navarra. We will be back in a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks, I think, maybe 3. Yeah, the Kia at New Hampshire, probably not going to drive the Cadillac that week. It's a pretty short, narrow track, and it's pretty tricky, I'm assuming, to find an official race there. Not the most popular tracks, but a really fun roval. I love New Hampshire roval, have some good races there. My very first race there was in the Skip Barber. One of my first iRacing videos, maybe my first iRacing video on YouTube, was the Skip Barber at New Hampshire Road. And that was back in when I thought recording was like you record your replay on your phone, and it was a mess. It's not a good recording, but I got the recording all wrong, botched it. It looked really silly, and I didn't understand how the time session thing worked, so it was a bad recording. It was a bad day, but we've come a long way since then. I've gotten better as a driver. The recordings have gotten a little bit better, maybe not that much better. I'm still pretty amateur at this, but no, don't drive off track, dipshit. I'm still pretty amateur at this, but I still have a lot of fun doing it. It's about enjoying my racing rather than anything else. So we'll come up here, a couple more corners, and we'll get the white flag. Final lap around Navarra in the Cadillac. Awful shift there that time, but we made it. All right, white flag, Credit One Bank, please sponsor me. Javier probably won't get lapped. He's 15, 13 seconds ahead or so. Did lap Pablo in second place, so not a particularly close Kia battle either, but nice and chill here when we catch Grayson, since he's running in third and we're not battling anybody. He's not battling anybody either, but we don't want to just send it up the inside or anything crazy. For no reason, we'll give him a nice early look that we're taking our dive here. Lifts out early, gives us the space. Thank you much. All right. Couple more corners, half a lap. Still in love with this track. It's such a good track. Really would love to run the Solstice around here. Maybe we will. Maybe we will get to that at some point. But super fun track. Even in a car as difficult as this is around here with the curbs they are. 100% awesome track. Really fallen in love with this since it's come to iRacing and become free, I guess. I can't remember if it was a new scan that was made free or if it was a re-release track or how that works or whatever. But regardless, no matter. Plug the YouTube one more time. Come through the final couple of corners. Not going to catch Pablo. Nice and smooth, nice and chill. Nothing to pressure about. And we will come through for an eventful second place finish. Definitely not probably the finish we deserved after some of my mistakes and shenanigans, but at the same time, glad we were able to survive and get through it. We'll keep chugging along here since we need the SR. After my 3X here today, not my best performance by any means, not my finest race, not my cleanest race. 2X right here on lap number 2, and then the 1X driving off track in the last corner about halfway through the race. But those things happen. Can't all be 0Xs, so we'll get around here, get some more SR until Javier finishes up as the final car. And then we will go check out our results. So again, not sure what tomorrow's vid's gonna be. We'll bail out here. Pablo, I didn't realize he was stopping, so I was just taking my normal corner at speed. My fault, but luckily we didn't hit him. Because the timer is still running now because Javier is finishing up, so get some more corners in. Always nice to have a nice cool-down lap to get some more corners in, get some SR bonus back. Podium for Daniel in the 8 car, 4th place for Connor in the 7 car. I think Connor might have started 4th behind John. But Daniel with a nice move up through the field, ends up on the podium, so good for him. Should be just a couple seconds here. Hopefully we can get through one more corner. Try to get through this hairpin before the guys ahead finish. There we go, they're just about done now. There we go, that's the finish. Park it up right at the apex of the final corner. Good looking race car. Big thanks to Ethan G Racing. Goes up to Ethan G Racing E, who we've seen plenty of times in the channel. Great guy. Beautiful race car. So thanks to him for this great Cadillac scheme that has been redone for this season. Let's go check out the results real quick. All my practice sessions can get out of here. Hopefully we gained 15 or 20 iRating out of this. 24, we'll take it. So 34.95. We are now down 100. I think we were at 35.95 before that disaster at the end of last season. Maybe it was 36.95. I thought it was 35.95. But anyways, we're down 100 from that. So pretty happy with that. Didn't lose any SR, so that's good. Doesn't matter. It's a moot point. Farid on his way back up to 4K. He's had some rough races, I guess. Obviously, he was up above 4K at one point, but we're on our way chugging back up there as well. Good race for the Kias at the front there, Javier and Pablo. Unfortunate for John that he had to go for whatever reason. Again, he was going to be comfortably in third there for a while until that happened, but He had some good pace, just couldn't keep it together, and I'm happy with my comeback drive. So we'll take that today. That's going to be it. Make sure you drop that like again, sub down below. Greatly appreciate it. Means the world to me. Y'all are wonderful. So we'll have some more good content coming up next. Be sure to keep an eye out for that and check it out. Same time as usual, same deal. So that's going to be it. I will try to be a little bit cleaner and smarter and smoother in the next one, but that's going to be it for today. Till next time, as always. Bye bye.